Hey there, in this sewing tutorial I'm going to show you how I made these adorable kawaii throw pillows, a candy roll and just regular square pillows. So if you want, go ahead and click on the link in the description of this video to download the faces for your patterns, and it's totally free. The rest I do custom, so hopefully this inspires you. So the first pillow I'm going to make is this adorable cloud one. I've decided to cut out these face details on my new cutting mat, and I got this from wawac.com. So go ahead and click on the link in the description of this video if you need a new cutting mat as well. Next, I pinned it to simple felt, and I'm going to cut this right out. Next, I have this pillow also from Wawac, the link is in the description, that measures about 15.5 by 15.5. I really like this quality and I love the way it's finished on the edging. So what I'm going to do is give 1/4 of an inch on all 4 of the square sides. So I'm going to cut out 16 by 16 square. Actually 2 of those. This is going to be the front of my pillow, and I'm using a white fleece, and I'm just going to freehand a cloud. And you'll see how I cut it out, pin it down, and then add the other extra details also cut out of felt. With everything pinned in place, I'm going to use a single threaded needle, and I've decided to hand sew all of the face details on. The rest, I'll do it on the sewing machine. And now to sew close this plush pillow, I double threaded my needle with a coordinating thread, and I'm just going to use a simple overcast stitch here. For the very last detail, I forgot, so I'm just going to hot glue it right onto the eye here. Now I'm going to show you how I made this adorable candy roll pillow. Again, from Wawak. The link is below if you want the same pillow. I'm measuring across 12.5, and then around the circumference, I'm getting 21. So what I'm going to do is cut out a rectangle, adding 1/2 inch to those measurements. So first I'm going to actually press the pink fabric, and I love my Olizo iron, also linked below, with the Olizo wool mats. Really upgraded my making. So here we go. Oh, I also got this from Wawak, the excellent chalk marking for all of my fabrics. It rubs right off. And now that this part fits perfectly, we're going to do the edging here. You can make this as long as you want. I'm going to cut mine 6 inches wide, or extra I should say, 6.5. So I could follow my pink line here just due to the plaid design of my fabric, and I'm going to cut 2 of those. Then I'm going to attach it right sides together to the long side of my pink rectangle. And I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Next, I'm going to bring it over to my sewing machine and sew 1/4 inch seam allowance right across here, back stitching on the ends. It's always a good idea to give your seams a press. It always looks cleaner and nicer. Totally a choice if you want to do. So I'm doing that here, especially pulling out and making sure the outer seam line here is nice and flat. On this edge here, I'm going to fold over a double hem of about 1/4 inch. So I'm going to press once and then fold over again so I have that double hem. The same thing on the opposite side. Next, I'm going to fold this thing right sides together, making sure the seams match here because you want your pillow to look really nice and neat. And I'm going to pin it together back over to my sewing machine, sewing about 1/4 inch seam allowance, back stitching on the ends. Now to cinch the edges, I like to use a button thread because it's thick and when I'm pulling it to scrunch, it won't break. So a quick basting stitch right through the seam there. When I get to the end, I tie it off with the end off stitch. I decided to add the face details last because of the curved edge. So I'm going to attach them the same way I did with the throw pillow. I'm going to attach all of the pieces or pin them and just use a running stitch. Hey, thanks for watching my tutorial, and if you really enjoyed this kawaii pillow tutorial, why don't you also check out my other kawaii tutorials right up here on the screen. Thank you so much for watching.